everyone, AmberFrmThVault here. Welcome back to more Freezer Pops. We're going to go ahead and just jump right back in, but before we do, I just want to say thank you so much to the publisher for giving me a copy of this.
I'm also feeling the neighborhood is pretty calm for a place with a lot of student residences. I see some old people walking their dogs. They're in the front yard of their houses. I stop on the other side of the street to watch them. I'm in front of a house with a beautiful garden full of small yellow flowers and a fancy car. Both look pretty new. Instantaneously, I notice that whoever is inside is listening to I Go on the Rump, my queen's song. I need to meet the person who has such good taste as mine. I'm sure this will be an easy sale. I knock on the door and prepare myself for anyone who may appear in front of me. There is no way I won't have anything to say to a person who is also a fan of Queen Batar. I wait for almost a minute and no one answers me. I raise my hand to knock again, but I hold it in the air for a few more seconds. Since no one answered, I knocked harder. A distant voice seems to say something. Putting on a serious expression with a slight smile on my face, I hear the steps getting louder and louder. A huge man appears in front of me, and he looks into my eyes as if he's waiting for some reaction from me. I'm not sure why he's doing this, but I minimize that unexpected situation. I introduce myself without thinking too much. Hello, I'm selling gourmet freezer pops. Would you like to taste them? Surprisingly, his serious expression fades, and he smiles widely like a kid at their birthday party. Ah, freezer pops? My dear Cher, I didn't know they were selling in the neighborhood. Which flavors do you have there? Oops, sorry. By the way, my name is Anderson. Nice to meet you. His answer made me feel completely relaxed. For a second, I was expecting the worst, but now that I can see his big shiny eyes, this feeling is gone. Don't worry, my name is Alexandre. Nice to meet you. Today I have strawberry with Nutella, pineapple, and mango. This is a pretty easy answer. Strawberry with Nutella. No need for discussion. How much is it? $3 each. Wow, so cheap. But did you get these plastic bags at Crueza? Say, what? I didn't get it. Who cares about the plastic bag brand? Without waiting for my answers, he continues. I'm working on the case of a man who sued the brand for having serious intestinal complications after having eaten some goods packaged by that plastic brand. I bought a brand that has a transparent package. It was on sale, and since it's my first day, I preferred to save some money for future investment. Wow, so cool! I also had to save money to buy some work stuff. I spent some years saving every single penny that was left from nights out. Anyway, I would like 3 of Nutella, okay? I nod and start to get them. Just a moment, I was in the middle of cleaning and I need to get my wallet. I suppose you don't accept credit cards yet? Only cash for now. Sure, 1 second. In the blink of an eye, he disappears. Even though the door seems heavy, his sudden movements make it shut next to my face. I keep on listening to Batar. The volume is louder and I see a window a few steps to my right. I walk toward it and then I try to look through it, trying to find him. I have a good angle, but I can see that his house has standard rooms. It seems to be big for a single person, and considering what he said, he must be a lawyer. Maybe he's rich and lives alone. For a few minutes, I keep feeding my curiosity, trying to know more about him. Many ideas start to pop in my head. Is he gay? Why would he be hiding behind the door? Is he performing a naked cleaning? Maybe. Did he take the opportunity to put on some clothes while getting his wallet? Moving my thumb to my mouth, I start to bite my nails faster and faster, and then I decide to go back to the door. I'd better ask if everything's okay. Maybe he had an accident. No, it would be very unlucky for me. I try to mentally control my anxiety and take my hand away from my mouth. I shake my body and think about what I'd better do. I think I will... I'm gonna call him, I guess. Hello? Anderson? Is everything all right? I'm not sure if he'll hear my voice because inside the house, the music seems to be louder. Hello? Anderson? Are you there? Just 1 minute. As the light at the end of the tunnel, his voice makes my anxiety fade a bit. Does he just do things very slowly and I'm not used to it? Trying to find an answer, I look at the door lock. It will probably show me some of his secrets. I want so bad to take a look, but I'll not do this. This is not a day for any disappointments. He is beautiful, he is sexy, he is hot. I prefer to create my own fantasies about him instead of seeing the reality. What would become of men if not for our idealizations? Nothing. Oh my gosh, I am so bad at these names. You'll hear me. The straight boy I liked in school was a perfect match for me, at least in my head. What happened after I exposed my feelings to him? I got fucked up. Not literally, unfortunately. It would be amazing if we had sex, but our friendship was over after that day. If you want a man, create one in your mind. I should learn this once and for all. I'm coming! Wow, he was faster than I expected. He's faster than I was expecting. Okay, I quickly put a smile on my face and feel victorious. My fantasies are under control. He's not faster than you expected if you went slower before to the point where you almost opened the door. Come on, dude. Maybe he put his wallet somewhere obvious and I was imagining things. While I'm waiting for him, I hear his footsteps approaching. Sounds like he's walking in a place full of puddles, and this is not going to happen. I won't take anyone to the hospital. I push the door without thinking and move my body a little into Anderson's house. You don't need to run over the water. Be careful. Surprised by my sudden entry, his eyes fix on me, and they are open wide. I look at him too, and without looking at the wet floor, he doesn't slow down. The next thing I see is his right foot sliding on the puddle. There is no way this could end well. He starts to move his arms in the air, trying to keep his balance, but it's too late. Even though I thought about holding him in a fraction of a second, I just heard a loud noise. Ouch! His scream and the sound of the fall caused the impression that a lot of water had been splashed. I look at him on the floor, not sure if he's hurt, and come in to help him. I'm sorry. Are you all right? What are you feeling? I got down on my knees to make eye contact with him, but he's looking at the wet floor as if he cannot believe what just happened. The whole situation turns my anxiety completely into a feeling of worry and despair, putting my fire down. I'm fine. It's just my butt and legs. I didn't know that this floor was so hard. Oh my Gaga, your legs are hurting too? Are you sure you didn't break anything? No, it's fine. I'll be fine. Don't worry. Where does it hurt? It's right over here. Putting my hand on his butt, he moans louder. Oh my, I'm sorry. At the same time that I apologize, I start to feel embarrassed and I avoid eye contact. Do you think it will swell? With his hand over mine, he presses it slightly against his body so that I can feel it. It looks like it will swell. After a few seconds of feeling nothing, my eyes start to scan him, and the first thing they capture is his sexy white underwear. Sexy white underwear? No. The water made it almost transparent, and I'm surprised by what I'm seeing. I don't even want to read that. These caves murder me. There is a hot big bulge in the front of my eyes, and my hand is only a few inches away. I thought your hand was on his butt. Pretending I'm checking to see if he has an injury. The truth is deep inside, and I'm impressed. This is like assault, Alexandre. Do you want to give a massage? If I don't do anything now, it'll get worse later. I even thought about adding ice, but I turned the refrigerator on again 15 minutes ago. It must not be ready. Do you... My caca, what can I say? I'm feeling like I was in the middle of a war. If I don't do anything, shit will happen. I'm sorry, there's nothing war about this. This is a really cheap B porno. I'm sorry, I don't know anything about massage. Is there anything else I can do to help you? Wouldn't you prefer me to call someone? Don't worry, I don't need a specialist. I just can't reach where it hurts. Also, the pain in my butt is enough. I don't need a pain in my neck. Come on, help me. Are your hands warm? If they're not, rub them before you start. I obey him. After that, I reach my... Why? You just randomly walked down the street and just so happened to hang out at this dude's house. I should make the robot voice read these. Okay. That's not how you rub a back. You don't put your hands and press slowly as if you're squeezing a cushion. Afraid to hurt him, I touch him extremely slowly, more than I think. He asks if he makes an ugly one, I stop what I'm doing. Wait, what? Like a noise? It is definitely written by someone who English is not their first language. Even though I feel a little pressured, the situation is favorable. As much as I try to end my internal fight, every time...
I'm sorry, this whole thing rings like a huge problematic moment. I try to think of random things, but
Sir.
Oh, why did I agree to play this? Did I mention that this is given to me by the publisher? The tone of his voice and the kindness he shows me sounds like a careful director. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like. I think you suddenly entered a porno I didn't even know. I smile widely, taking advantage of his request. A slightly larger area. Oh my goodness. How could you? Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Literally, all you did was try to sell the man a freezer pop. For a few minutes, we both remained in silence. This is something that I feel like I know someone who needs to play this. From Red, I can see gratefulness in his eyes. So much better, Alexander. Really appreciate your kindness. Can you give me a hand to stand up? Of course I can help you. I put his left arm around my neck and use my body as support for him to get up more easily. From the way he's trying to stand up, it's pretty clear to me that he's hiding something from me, and so am I. Holding his body, I stand and look at the floor to see if there's anything that can get in my way. This floor is still wet. Standing up with him leaning on me, I check if his legs and his underwear are in place. They certainly are in the right place. Were you concerned his legs like suddenly migrated? Maybe they're on his chest now. Almost there. If every cleaning job cost me a fall, I would never leave my room. You can be sure that I wouldn't either. You laugh loudly, and a feeling of relief spreads through my body. I don't know if after so much time alone, I was ready for a glass. This is what I'm saying! Please. How much are the 3 freezer pops? Wow, forgive me. Here are your freezer pops. You don't have to pay me anything. Everything is fine. I've caused you a lot of trouble today. I'm really sorry about this mess. If you need anything, here is my number. I'm glad that I printed some business cards for emergencies or orders. Take it. It has my banana zap too. Just message me. I live nearby. I can come anytime. No, of course not. Just tell me the price. Don't worry about me. I said everything is fine. Accidents can happen at any time. It's not your fault. I insist a little more and he accepts to keep the freezer pops without paying for them. Now that the situation is calmer for both of us, he takes out his cell phone and sends me a message. Save my number too in case you're walking around here. I would love to buy some more. With a large smile, he holds his cell phone looking at me and saves my number. Then he sends me a message with a popsicle and rainbow emoticons. I didn't expect the last one, but I'm sure he's hitting on me. Really? Really? Are you this clueless? Oh my god, I smile back at him in a dirty way and think, you bet I will. I say goodbye quickly and then walk toward the front door. If the day goes on like this, I have no doubt that it'll be one of the hottest I've ever lived. Sir, you haven't made any money. You haven't made any money. After leaving Anderson's house, I take a deep breath before I keep on walking. Walking toward the shore, I feel the sea breeze blowing against me. As this part of the street is full of buildings, it seems that a corridor is formed, and sometimes the wind is very strong. I feel that some grains of sand come with the wind, but my glasses protect my eyes, and I keep walking. As I approach the shore, I see people running and walking. I can't say precisely their ages, but the vast majority look like people from an elevated social class. They're probably those who live facing the beach. Here the buildings are very expensive. I stop at the traffic light and wait until it opens for me to cross to the sand side. Sand side. 2 women are walking on the other side and they capture my attention. One is older. It looks like they are mother and daughter. The daughter holds a red leash and at the end a small white dog is happily following them. It's a poodle. A few meters away, a homeless man is begging for money. They pass by him and ignore him. I keep looking at them and a bad feeling comes to my chest. They reflect pretty well where I am. A loud car horn takes my focus off the scene. I see that the traffic light has turned green and a young man in a semi-new car is waiting for me to cross.
I nod at him as a way to say thank you and then use the crosswalk. Suddenly, my foot is covered by sand. Really hot sand.